But I want to bring up Ohio State, who looks to also be in pretty good position to get that national title. Could you imagine if they get the number 1 seed and Utah is 4th, that a game like that, the national semifinals, Ohio State could win by 40?
Yeah, but I remember the last time Ohio State was in the college football playoff. A lot of people don't want to remember that,
right,
when Clemson just dust busted them. I think it was the only shutout in Urban Meyer's career at Ohio State.
Well, maybe so, but
the time he got shut out. But I mean, you can have a mismatch.
Yeah, they're loaded offensively and defensively.
Yes, but they too have a difficult game. As I said about Pitt, Browns never a better opportunity, I think, to beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. The Wolverines, it doesn't get any better than this opportunity in Ann Arbor, finally.
You almost think that
Michigan playing
You
well.
almost think that if they don't beat Ohio State this time, they'll never beat them.
That's my point. Similar to what I just said about the Browns. If they don't beat the Steelers this Sunday in Hines with potentially Devlin Hodges, when are they going to beat them in Hines? Likewise, Michigan. If you're not going to beat Ohio State this Saturday, when are you going to beat them in the Jim Harbaugh era?
Were you concerned going into the Penn State game, or did it come out about the way you thought? I mean, those turnovers almost killed them.
I didn't think that I thought 19 was too much. I mean, the spread. Yeah. I didn't think that the Buckeyes were a 3-touchdown favorite against a James Franklin team.
All right, so what are they now against?
But the Buckeyes looked really good,
they did.
Other than the fumbles.
Michigan, what's the number right now, 10, 9 or 10?
Don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 9 or 10. Would you, if that's the number, does Ohio State cover?
That's fair, but that's a fair number. I don't think I think it's going to be close, though. I just have a feeling about this one.
How good is Justin Fields?
Very, but I hope he's okay coming out of the Penn State game, because you had the hand.
He had the hand, then he had the leg.
Yeah, so you hope he was just, it's just normal wear and tear. But Chase Young being back.
He's awesome.
I mean, he's something to see.
Fox did go out of their way to mention that he's the best player in the country several times. Well, he is.
Why not? I mean, why not vote for him for Heisman? I mean, you see what listen, if he has Chase Young type games at Michigan and then in the Big Ten championship game, then I think the voting occurs, right? There's no voting after.
No, after the
you're
last
a Heisman
game.
voter.
Yeah, I'm a voter.
It's after the conference championship games, right?
Yep.
Okay, but before the bowl games,
That's
before
correct.
the CFP.
I can't tell you how many people have called me to say you got to vote for Chase Young, and I don't know. I think nationally, I think the suspension hurt him in the minds of some of the voters.
Sure, it did, but it also could help a little bit because he comes back with such flair against Penn State.
Right.
And then if he has another monster game against Michigan and then in the Big Ten championship game, I'm talking to a voter. You're sitting there going, okay, yeah, this is what Chase Young is. And plus he missed. It's not like he missed 2 enormous games.
He could have rested in those games anyway if he was eligible.
That's the good news for Chase Young. You didn't need him in those in the Rutgers Maryland games.